let's talk to Wedge. What is the expression of a man in his wit's end? Hunt for Omega. Alright. Thank you gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up Operations Rapid's Reach, but we look for Omega. It's how they say, I'm going to say, when we still haven't seen the best thing since it disappeared during the battle of Shimmer. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that Shiryu ended up in the Imperial's hands, and that it was shackled with some very distinctive looking bindings when they found it. Only looking could have done something like that. The fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to. We can close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encounter what they might call a problem. It would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself. Alright, so Omega's on the loose. Interesting. Nero? What the heck does he do here? Hi, so were we. He's brought in as a consultant, believe it or not. We might have to tell you, you will not play no part in this investigation. First, nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer. Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. In judgment of all the consideration, openly disparaging colleagues. Not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know, I'm sensitive. I'm a sensitive new recruit who tries on encouragement. That I trust you'll thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off. I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated effective immediately. The thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full, and it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 what you get was the agreement. Look, whatever the experience he might have had in the past, the fact is we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very best. I don't believe this. You claim wholly justified ventures represented unsuitable risk to the other ironworks? Then pay him his Sultan's ransom in advance? Give me his strength. On account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. Let's investigate by ourselves then. As much as I admire the enthusiasm, hero, you'll not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. I think I am blessed with a surfeit of the former. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone, with the realm's savior, watching my every move. I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concern. Forgive me, it was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is that we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and even if it was damaged during the encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we will be able to disable it unaided. Got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I, for one, feel a lot more confident about to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more? Then it's settled. The Yan are soaring. Okay. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next, and by the time we went back to check on them, they doubled again. What? What could that only mean? Evacuate this site. I shall handle this matter personally. Wedge, I need you with me at the yawn to the south of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest. Hold the fort while I'm gone, and if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, watch yourself out there. Am I to stay and mind the shop too? No, I'm not letting you out of my sight, but before you fill the room with manual collector, I want you to remember something. When you collected before, or unexpectedly lavishly, everyone's creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology. I guess you forgot it, not supremacy. True outlook and eternity. Reach this contract and I will have my prawns of flesh. Yeah, it's the big giant hole over there, right? Yeah, that's a pretty big hole in the ground, that's for sure. What in the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed aether. Our precious has been busy. What villainy is this? Oh, Midgar's arm. Somber sweet have I lain since mine offspring, law of man did end, yet I could not choose but stare at this abdominant stench. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lies Omega. Long have we known one another, our history span eons and stars. God, what's happening? What the heck is this? Is it a baby chocobo and a big dragon? Run! Run for your life! Chief, get out of here! Seems like a ghost. Hey, you're not dead? Apparently not. It passed straight to me, as if it were some illusion. This one of Omega's creations. Omega's a weapon rough in a place beyond the reach of any Taikai, capable of weaving Aether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal, therefore long. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Well, this particular thing remains. Me? Looks like a chocobo. Looks like a chocobo. It's a tiny chocobo. It's probably a chocobo? Like a chocobo. Well, it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo. Trust me on this. The ones we Lalafall ride are all about this size, aren't they? Suppose. Aye, alright, let's go with the chocobo for now. Dangerous blessing extends onto this creature's soul, then. Well, this matter concerns Omega. I shall speak with it on my in thy stead. If you introduce us a knowledgeable little dragon friend? Sure, I met him in, Midgar Storm, who fought and fell at the Battle of Silver Tier Skies? And here I was content to be traveling the company of just one legend without wishing to offend you here. The Father of Dragons does have something you do not. That being relevant knowledge, there is much we could learn from him. Little less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era. Before the Allegan reached its zenith, and said records had to be one thing to say: Omega activation successful. Full was the Allegan enjoyed rapid technological development. There is nay further mention of Omega until its capture at Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. It was always assumed that the Allegans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midgar Storm tells us that it's not even of our world. Just so, it hails from another star. More than that I will not say. I have spoken with this being. It tells us of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over into this world. Ordered to fight by Omega? Why in the seven hells would it do that? To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Well, you're saying we should jump in? You have not to fear from the fall. The Hollow have become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. So if idle and fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. Well, I doubt any of us imagined that it would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given his assurance. Let us take our investigation into the Yon. I've already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything, are you? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let us begin then. What is this place? You can see right through me. Come home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. I am Omega, and I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. Stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. You consent, bleep. Experiment. If you want our participation, then had to tell us a little bit more than that. What? We're disappearing. Non-perception entities will be similarly erased. Please indicate you consent. Seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Alright, I guess we don't have a choice. Thank you for your cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Like some manner of tower or egg. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recruited. Your group of dimension matched by strength, pitted against one another. That which unifies a triple is subject to Alpha, when you have been assigned to its group. This assignation was tentative, however, pending assessment of your fitness to serve a fully fledged subjects. Your common abilities will be evaluated shortly. Alright, Liz, you mean you want us to fight? Affirmative, a course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your sustainability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape, test world beyond. Please remember that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Bleep, bloop, bloop, bloop. The invitation will make itself. Not even I could have foreseen this. We are accepting that, of course. It's preferable to summary erasure, as I'm sure you will agree. Buffalo, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in the Land Experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us? Proceed as directed. Alright. What's the healer doing here? Complete. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said it groups subjects by dimension. If the creature we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it seems certain that far greater challenge await inside. These egg-like objects are fellow test subjects, most likely. But I am certain what to make of that castle could be somehow connected to the subjects. But hold on, shouldn't either one of us be translucent? So just confirmed I've arrived at the Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places you in something tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporeal life forms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is that we're supposed to do exactly? You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all the test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted, eh, Garland? Before we turn our thoughts to Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operation here. Cobalt together, this should suffice as a base of operations. Think hard, old friend. Every step you take seems to raise more questions. We will ensure this wire of mysteries. Eventually, of that I have no doubt. Sid is eager to pursue an investigation into the Deltascape. Alright then, what do we do next? You know that Omega isn't conducting tests to determine the strongest being. You don't know its ultimate purpose, or even its exact whereabouts. Is it in Omega's power to curtail or stay here? If little choice but to proceed as we defeat the subsections waiting to get into the Deltascape. We're supposed to have Alpha transfer his alteration to his part engaged in combat. See to your pursuit, proceed whenever you are ready. Wait. Ready. So this is gonna be a raid, right? Is it a raid or a dungeon? Okay, it's a raid. Yeah, it's the normal raids for Stormblood, alright. down. Possibly Deltascape down. Easy enough. So crafting materials, alright. Let's talk to Sid. Well done, my friend. You were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Deltascape. Curious, surveillance-wise, I dare say we had a better view than you did. To control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this hunting. Though I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Early analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Deltascape all told, including your friend Alti, which means you will be required to win 3 further bouts with deltas 2 to 4 in this test world alone. Needless to say, there are plenty much more such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 subjects between them. Plainly, our host has gone to no small amount of trouble. Quite why it is so obsessed with determining this trouble as being is another question. Omega seeks to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Though contending with mighty foes, it grows stronger. Having vanquished the vile Simurka you call Shinryu, greater adversary was unneeded. In the absence of such a being, it had but to create one. So in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part, the making of life is not Omega's primary function. It brings complex beings into the corporal realm only at great cost to itself. As such, it employs this plane to test unfinished works that might determine a single entity worthy of creation. To understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will birth to a creature mightier than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it. Gods help us all if a battle of that scale should come to pass. Powers unleashed would be enough to bring about another calamity. Assuming the dragon has the right of it all tests must needs to be work in progress, save for ourselves. Of course, but how didn't we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporally outside the rift. Again, it was hardly the most complex creature. It happened to was finished by accident. Don't you make fun of Alpha. He's a good boy. If it hadn't been for him, we would have been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave. Changing the subject for a moment. Chief, after you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its status system, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask because me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we're wondering if it might be worth going to Cartoon to look into it. That would be a great help, Nero. I know you can handle things at this end. I'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh? Look after Pat. Oh, yeah. Look after me, please. the Biggs and Wedge are able to repair the status system. If they can't, we will have little choice but to see Omega's experiment, all the way to its bitter conclusion. Until longer. I concede, and none that would require you to prove yourself deny this beautiful creation. This case means pressing on with the tests. Are you ready for the next foray? Yeah, sure. One moment, Chief. The process is yet incomplete, but it would seem Subject Delta, too, is capable of manipulating gravity. Unfortunate, then. I recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effects. Anti-gravity gimbal. It serve you well. Thank you, Nero. Helps us. Hello, Mr. Alpha. How you doing? Wait. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape V2. I'm assuming these guys are going to do the raids as well, but this guy seems to be leading. Bye-bye. Katie Dragon, how you doing? Pretty cool outfit, that's for sure. Oh, this looks pretty cool. That's a cool looking castle. Deltascape V2. Cool eye. don't know. Okay, perfect. You got it. That was easy. Girls of performance made possible by anti-gravity gimbal. But you wonder, you were not supposed to be able to descend of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended. It just wasn't intended for use on the living. Well, let's say it wasn't exactly its intended use. Anyway, that's not an idea of how I made it well. May I say that I had every faith you would succeed. Crook Creek. Sid looks expectantly in your direction. We'll be hearing from Biggs and Winks for a while. Shall we push on here in the meantime? Alright, let's go. Time as ever. Before I do, let us move the teams along. Pointing Alex is your next opponent. Delta Tree is being named Polycarnassus. Curses, the Queen of Dimensional Castle. What's this? You know that? When you don't, I suppose it could not matches you have an interest in humble functions. Appears the lessons, however. Well, Carnosus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such things want to unfold, she meets her end at the hands of the heroes. Really valiant youth, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Surely historians have speculated the tale to be loosely based on events which took place in the fourth Astral era. Little remains of that age, and there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You did tell me that Omega is creating its grand experiment with fictional characters? It would seem your understanding is lacking. Scant grasps have I of that which men know and know not. Mark me then, Omega has no soul, no mind's eye, in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, and must needs draw upon that which has already been, its every creation being in others' conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It's possessed the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, not only of this reflection, yet it perceives not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eyes. If a thing is logical, it can be created. Ah, that such a wondrous weapon should exist. It surpasses my wildest imaginings, and they were wild indeed. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, girl? I lost your nerve? Quiet. We adults are thinking. What may happen now is not the time. You said ready to continue, so I am. Let's deal with Carnosus. Sounds like an interesting boss I'm going to have to fight. I'll talk to Alpha first. Hello, Mr. Alpha. Quick. Let's go. I'm ready whenever you are. Eat tree, let's go. She's a reference to a boss in another game? Oh yeah, she's from Final Fantasy V. I think she's from Final Fantasy V, if I'm not mistaken. What the fuck? Why am I a toad? What the fuck was that? The fuck was that? I have no idea what the mechanics are of this film. as long as she doesn't do a lot of budget Come on, that's gonna need it. Easy win, easy win. Other than that one hit KO that was a pain in the butt. Other than the one hit KO attack, it was pretty good fight. I'm pretty sure that boss is from Final Fantasy V. I think it's from FF5. Either FF5 or FF6. I'm not sure if it's FF5 or FF6. One moment, I feared you my cloak. Other than that, thanks to you, we are but one victory away from clearing the Deltascape. Just one more? Is he going to tackle the Deltascape's final test subject? Next battle is with Subject Delta 4, Test World's final resident. What I have been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great evil which assumes the work of a dark mage, all of which I suggest you ignore. I have to fight XIV. Alright. Let me see what happens at the end of the tale. What troubled me earlier, if the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subject? This isn't XIV from Final Fantasy V? Yeah, XIV is from Final Fantasy V, right? Yeah, that means the other boss was also Final Fantasy V then. fixed. What's wrong? Reports that the stats system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. It only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not possible. The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by elegant standards. While we may be able to fix it, there's no telling how long it might take. Well then, we must keep on fighting the good fight here, must we not? Nero has the right of it. At this time, focusing on XIV would seem to be the only recourse. Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then. I will see you follow the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. Let's go. Quick way. Okay, let's do this then. XDF, oh my god, it's XDF. Yeah, he's from Final Fantasy V. Yeah, I remember him from Final Fantasy V. It's been so long since I played that game though. It's been way too long. got it. He's the boss. And Delta. The void was mine. Come on. Go back to the void, XIV. Oh, get it. Go back to the void, XIV. Deltascape complete. Oh, look at this place. I like the background in this place. It's pretty sick. Oh shit. That's a sick ass background. Wait. Launcher tool? What do you have to see? What the fuck? Really? No more Deltascape switches. Really? Initially, we're all shut down. Good. The gods, you're safe. When this shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. Given that all of us are present in Corporal, does this mean this area is no longer the Deltascape? Deltascape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Our combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from the other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurts and await further instructions. And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. It hasn't been easy, but in all that I would say, things were proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you. Come, let us return to reality and enjoy what rest we can. Things are proceeding smoothly indeed, too smoothly. Omega could have conducted its test in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Allowed you to come this far. Without doubt, truly. The instrument of mortals triumph, or debate the lure of them unto the abyss. knows not time on purpose, then we can but watch and wait. Let me guess, the final boss is gonna be the Chocobo. Is that what's gonna happen? The final boss is gonna be the Chocobo? Jason gave Delta subjects the upper hand. What comes up on top of us is proof absurd. Certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new test subject. Subject alpha group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. I've found the death of a... Oh god. No. He's gonna kill off somebody, isn't he? It feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. Seriously pulling into battle whenever you were called upon. I'm glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? Take that as a yes. Hold it. At the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for righteousness. Sid looks calmer for having reached a milestone in the investigation. Alright then, let's head back to the Roger's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. Alright, well, next time on... Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're gonna be trying to figure out the secret behind the Omega. So we'll continue this next time. See you guys next time.